too high. Lower it. Yeah, I don't see what that does. Oh, nope. No. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. All right. Oh, no. Cuts off the top of my head. Okay, let's try that. It's still going to leave me a lot of headroom. Sorry about this, guys. This is kind of a inauspicious way to start this stream, but trying to get the camera to not be so... Okay, that's better. All right. So let's check and make sure everything is good here. So let's check and make sure everything is... Okay, well, the audio was good, which means that we're good and ready to go. Okay. Now, guys, I was trying to look for this ever since Madden 23 came out. Based on what I was seeing from a bunch of other gamers and checking out a bunch of things, I did not think this was possible for old generation consoles because, like it or not, PS4 unfortunately now needs to be referred to as old gen consoles. And those of y'all out there that have been checking, the news feeds about the new NCAA football video game, EA Sports once again revealing that it's going to be once again delayed until possibly the summer of 2024 until the game is going to be out and ready to go. So therefore, people are still, playing NCAA 14 or they're, doing what I'm doing right now. And I did not think this was possible. So I found a way. I finally found it. By the way, shout out to CFM Light 23. I don't know if I got the name correct, but I'm going to show you guys his name here in just a little bit. Shout out to him for getting college teams in Madden 23 for the PS4. Now, I saw that it was in the PS5, but I don't have a PS5. There's still plenty of gamers out there, including myself, who still have just have PS4s. Now, when I first downloaded this, I had to double check a lot of things. Number one, I had to double check to see if this would even load my Red Raiders, number one. Number two, are the uniforms accurate in this? And right now, I'm kind of going through some of this right now. And look, even for the other teams, not for the Baylor Bears. So not for every team, the uniforms will be in here. Like you just saw for the Bears, they got the Packer uniforms. Unfortunately for them, now they got the Georgia Bulldog uniforms. Indiana is the same deal. They got the Cardinal uniforms. Now my Red Raiders, they have their uniforms in here. But that's really only because with certain with certain teams that have been in Madden in the past, I'm pretty sure they were able to get uniforms for the teams of that are in here. Like for example, Iowa State. There's no way they're going to have that in here. Let's check and see if Michigan has their uniforms. No, not really. They have basically the Rams uniforms. Minnesota, yeah. So let me see if I can find a team who's been in when I talk about Madden games in the past, I'm talking about the connected franchise modes when your guy was able to go to college. So I checked it out for my Raiders, but I didn't check it out for other teams. Tennessee, I'm pretty sure they won't be in there. Let's see if A&M's got their uniforms in here. I highly doubt it. Nope, they got the Commander uniforms. Let's check here. Wisconsin, Alabama. Okay, Alabama might be in here. Nope. So not even the Crimson Tide. Clemson, I gotta feel like has their uniforms in here. Yes, they got theirs. They got theirs because they've been in the game in the past. Florida, do they have theirs? Yeah, they do. Florida State, they got theirs? Yes, they do. So of course, the guy CF Light must have found a mod to get the uniforms in here based on previous Maddens, because unfortunately, in this year's version of Madden, they don't have the ability to choose college teams anymore. They don't have the ability to choose that anymore. Shoot, even Nebraska, the Cornhuskers got the uniforms in here because they've been there in the past. What about Ohio State? No, not quite. Well, they have a similar uniform. I don't know what that's from. Maybe it's like a custom uniform. Let's check Oklahoma. They're in here. Oregon Ducks, let's see here. They got theirs. UT. Yeah, they got their uniforms in here and everything. And, of course, you got my Red Raiders. USC, they have theirs. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, they do. They got the Trojans and everything. And now let's check Auburn. I don't think they would, but let's double check them just in case. No, they don't. Okay, so obviously I've cycled through all the teams. So when it comes to this mod, if you guys are PS4 users and you're downloading this, keep in mind that only about less than half the teams are actually going to have their college football accurate uniforms. And it's really based off of the teams that you've been able to select from in the past with the connected franchise mode when you were able to play as college teams. And I feel like I'm kind of just, not, I'm trying to hold in my excitement, but I'm really not right now because, guys, I did not think this was possible. I'm so happy that this is back in a new version of Madden. It's just a way to just enjoy playing college football without having to with once again the new NCAA football game continuing to be delayed by EA Sports. I mean, we're going on to the point where people are still playing NCAA 14, and it's about to be 2000 and we're about to enter next year the 2023 college football season. That makes it 9 years. That's almost a decade since the last. Basically, actually, it does, because the 2023 season, fall of 2013 is when NCAA Football 14 came out. So actually, I'd backtrack. So as of the time that the new NCAA football game should possibly be released in summer of 2024, it will have been honestly more than a full decade since the last game release, and basically for 11 years that Operation Sports and other people who have NCAA Football 14 have been custom making rosters, constantly updating them, constantly changing things. But there's certain things that you can't change, like the college football playoff is something that didn't exist in the last version of the game. So therefore, to do it, how do you really do it? Now, I know out there's college football revamped, but for me, I haven't figured out how to get that to work. And I don't have a good gaming PC. My PS4 is my best gaming console that I have. And it also makes things easier for me to do things like this, to live stream. And I know I'm talking a lot with my hands, but that's just because I'm trying to hold in my excitement. I'm so excited. Okay, so enough talking about this. I've shown you guys the teams that do and don't have their uniforms. But here's what I want to show you guys now. I want to show you how to get these rosters. So I'm going to show you how to get these rosters. And I don't know when they dropped. I don't know how long they've been in existence. But what you got to do is you got to go to Share and Manage Files. You go to Download Community Files. And then you have to scroll over here to Roster. If it'll let me, it slows up a little bit. And then again, sometimes the EA servers are down, so I can't even access the Community Files page. So you go over here to Roster. And this is what you're going to want to hit. CFBM Light 23. Okay, and the user is BP HIT, so BP Hit 44. Okay, so basically that's who you're going to want to get. And sorry guys, I have to remove some people from this chat here. So I need to, this message. Okay. Sorry guys, there was a user commenting some inappropriate things, this scammers, whatever it is. Sorry guys. So as I was saying, you have to download that. So you're going to, of course, just download it. Y'all probably know what to do. But the key is that you have to go and you have to load up the file. Because you can't just download it and then just, go to the Play Now menu. You have to load it up. So you load it up. I've already got it uploaded and everything like that. So I've got everything selected just the way it is. And you can go in and select the teams that you want to play with. Of course, basically what he did is that he took rosters of the real NFL teams and probably put college football player names on them and everything like that. So one thing I do want to show you guys is I want to go ahead and go through my Red Raiders. Now, off camera, right when I downloaded this, literally like, 20-ish minutes ago, I actually went and updated the Red Raiders myself because there's been some changes. Some guys, it is transfer portal season, so Donovan Smith is no longer in there. I took him out and I changed him to Jaden Morris, who's a redshirt freshman third string quarterback. Basically, for the bowl game, he's going to be the guy that's on the bench. But take a look, and for Red Raider fans, who know me well, know I'm a big diehard Texas Tech football fan, and I'm very excited they're going to a bowl game. Julie McGuire has had a heck of a first year, and I'm just super excited. Obviously, the coaches won't be in this game. It's going to be the regular coaches and everything like that, but it is what it is. So right now, of course we have Tyler Shuck in there, a quarterback. Baron Morton's our backup. Of course, Morton's going to be kind of put on the shelf for the bowl game still for next season. Did start some games this year. I've been impressed with him, so that's pretty cool. But Tyler Shuck is our starter. We have Taj Brooks. We got Sir Roderick Thompson at running back. Also Cameron Valdez, Bryson Donnell, and Nehemiah Martinez. And all those guys are accurate. The accuracy even of my Red Raiders when I first took a look at the roster, granted, some guys didn't have the right skin tone, so I had to update that. Like, for example, even Donovan Smith's skin tone was not the right tone. And I changed up Tyler Shuck's face a little bit because the face they had him with, he was bald. And Tyler Shuck is not bald. He has blonde hair, and he looks like a guy that came out of Central Casting to play quarterback for Texas Tech. He's kind of got the boy band, pretty boy image, if you will, but hey, I don't mind him being my starting quarterback. Now, some of the numbers I wasn't able to adjust because with this being Madden and not in NCAA football, obviously players on both sides of the ball can have the same number, but I wasn't able to get everything situated for that. Like, I couldn't get Miles Price to wear number 1 like he does in real life because the linebacker Krishan Merriweather has number 1, and I didn't want to change Merriweather's number, so I just figured, Price used to wear 18 last year, so let's keep him wearing 18. But we got Loic Fungi, and we've got J.J. Sparkman, and we've also, now Sparkman in real life is number 6, but he used to wear 84 last year. Xavier White, Trey Cleveland, Jerron Bradley, who's actually number 9, but number 9 is worn by Marquise Waters, our defensive back. So I decided to just leave it be. Brady Boyd, number 13, and we got Jadarius Townsend, who's actually a running back, but I'm okay with keeping him a receiver because he's kind of been on the bench this season for the most part of the real-life football season for the Red Raiders. Tyler King, I think he does wear number 21, and Coy Eakin is 85. I think he is 85 in real life, but I don't really know. Mason Tharp, our tight end, Baylor Cupp. Also got Henry Teeter. Left tackles, Caleb Rogers. I had to change his skin tone as well. It was white, and he's African American, so I had to change his skin tone. Ethan Carty, Ty Buchanan, Jack Tucker, Jacoby Jackson, Seth Martin, Weston Wright, Sheridan Wilson here. Got Cade Briggs, Eric Gray. Had to change some of the numbers there. Landon Peterson, who's actually out for the season in real life, but still. Cole Spencer, of course, Monroe Mills, Michael Shanahan, Matt Keeler, Philip Bleedy, I believe that's how you pronounce his name at defensive end. Emurion Banks, I think his nickname is Duda or something like that. It's the nickname, I don't know. LB Moore, Josiah Adere, Blake Burris, Tyree Wilson, who is probably going to be a first-round pick. Unfortunately, he hurt his foot, so he's out for the rest of the season, and he's opted out for the rest of the year, including the bowl game, to focus on the NFL draft. I don't blame him one single bit. Why go all the way to Houston to play in a bowl game when your team finished 7-5 and risk getting hurt? Miles Cole and also Isaac Smith are his backups. Jalen Hutchings, Tony Bradford Jr., who just announced yesterday that they're going to return for another season at Texas Tech, so that's big for Tim DeRuyter's defense. And Trevon McAlfee is backing them up. So Bryce Ramirez, of course, he had a terrible injury against NC State. He's actually injured in real life, but he's accurate and everything. So, yeah, we got Josiah Pierre. I had to change his number. I don't know what number he has before, but it wasn't 8, so I had to change his number. And Charles Esters III. Krishan Merriweather, as I mentioned, is going to keep wearing number 1. Tyreek Matthews, 32. Kosai Eldridge, who actually was listed as a strong safety, but he's a linebacker, so I put him at right outside linebacker where he's supposed to be. Dimitri Moore, Jacob Rodriguez, Matthew Young, who actually I think was called another linebacker who transferred. He was Derek Lewis, but Derek Lewis is transferred already. He's in the portal, so I changed it to him, just like I did with Donovan with changing him to Jaden Morris. Rashad Williams at corner, Adrian Fry on the other side, Malik Dunlap, Maurice Horn. I tried to get him to wear 22, but Reggie Pearson is wearing number 22. Now, in real life, he wears number 2, but Baron Morton, our backup quarterback, is number 2, so I couldn't really get the numbers. So Maurice Horn and another player are going to wear the same number in 23, and they're both on defense. It is what it is for these purposes. But Maurice Horn, Kobe Minor, Jalen Peoples, Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Guess they couldn't fit his whole name in there, but it's Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Red Raider fans, y'all know who that is. Tyler Owens and Landon Hullaby, who's also wearing 23. He's the other guy who's wearing 23. Marquise Muddy Waters, Muddy's his nickname, and of course Reggie Pearson Jr. So this is about as accurate as I could get the roster in real time, and this is based off of not just the numbers and the proper skin tone for everybody, but this is also based off of people from Tech that have already entered the transfer portal. So it's Tyler Shuck right now who we're rolling with, no question about it. Rolling in for the bowl game. Unfortunately, the user didn't even have Ole Miss in this game. I was thinking maybe if they had Ole Miss, I'd be able to play the actual Texas Bowl, but whatever, it is what it is. So we're just going to have to roll with that. So those are the rosters for my Red Raiders that I had to adjust a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to adjust all the other schools' rosters, but one thing I wanted to actually do really quick is that I want to go ahead and kind of update the depth charts a little bit, because the last time I tried to play this, I remember the depth chart was way out of order. So I'm going to go ahead and make those adjustments right now and just kind of, make those adjustments on the fly. Okay, that looks accurate. That looks okay. Yeah, let's go. Wait, who's it's Price. It's Price. Yeah, that's fine. Tharp, Henry Teeter. So Baylor Cup is the other backup tight end. Let's have make sure Teeter's third string here. Yeah, I'm just making these adjustments to make sure that everything's straight. Yeah, let's have Cardi. Get him up. That Jacoby Jackson. Yeah, that looks accurate. Weston Wright. In real life, I think Weston Wright's actually in real life. You know what? Let me put Weston Wright in there as the starter. He actually is a starter in real life. Let's put who's the backup center again? It's Gray. Let's put Gray in there. Peterson, Spencer. These guys got the same overalls. Now these ratings are not indicative of real life NCAA. Well, then again, it kind of is what it is, because NCAA football 23 doesn't really exist. This basically is a version of NCAA football 23 if you want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, so to speak. So, do we have another right tackle we could put in there? I guess not. That's fine though. D. Cole. Well, that's accurate. Wait, is Miles? Oh, okay. Put another left in there that is Banks. What is his overall? Okay, he is a 70. Okay. Cole. Let's put. Make sure that's accurate. Yeah, Tyree in there. Even though he's out in real life, but I'm not going to worry about it during this stream here. I don't know if I could do this, but what I'm thinking about doing is I'm starting up like a franchise, but putting Texas Tech in there and having this be like some kind of like college football season mode. But number one, I don't know if I could possibly do that, because it may not take the rosters with the accurate jerseys and everything. I may try that off camera, but if it doesn't work, I don't want to try it on camera and it not work, if you know what I mean. That'd be cool, but I don't know if it would work or not. I'd have to do some testing with that off camera and see if it works, because I don't want to try it and then it just doesn't work, and then everything gets screwed up and it just doesn't look good. Owens, Hullaby, let's put him in as the third guy. Okay, Waters, Pearson, Wolf, McNamara, kick returner. Who is the kick returner actually? I keep forgetting. We'll just keep Adrian Fry in there. Kickoff specialist is McNamara. Long snapper. I mean, we have. It's okay. We'll just keep Caleb Rogers in there. Third down back. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just save those changes. Actually, you know what? Let me adjust actually in somebody else's roster really quick. I don't know who I'm going to play, but let me just see if, USC... Okay, well, USC is looking okay. All right, well, you know what? Let's just, yeah. So, all right, well, we're not going to save, but I think for Elise's playthrough, it'll be fine. Okay, So I've adjusted the depth chart how I want to. Now, if things get wonky in the game, I'll pause it and fix things. I think I'll just hit not re-download rosters, but like just order and everything. Let me just double check and make sure the uniforms are in here correctly and everything. Current home, yeah, that looks good. Let me actually check here. So, what other uniforms could I? So current away helmet. Okay, so current home. So the current away for Texas Tech is just the white uniforms. Okay. Current home. Yeah. Okay. So we could kind of alternate this if we wanted to, if we were the visiting team. But let's go ahead and make ourselves the home team. So I definitely want to play a team that actually has their uniforms in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and go with playing against the. I feel like let's play against USC. I know last time I did something like this with one of the previous Madden games, I think it was Madden 21, I played against UT because of, rivalry game and everything like that. First of all, let me check if USC's uniforms are right. Yeah, they got their uniforms in here, so they're accurate. Okay, well, we're a 79 overall. They're an 86 overall, so we'll see how this works, Let's see. We'll just keep the thing the way it is, and we'll just keep things the way they are. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this game. As far as where we're going to play, I don't really know. I'm trying to think of like a good neutral site to play them at. Simulation, exhibition, quarter length is like, yeah, let's keep it at 9 minutes. 0 o'clock 15 seconds. Okay, so as far as the stadium, where can we play? I don't really want to play at like one of the Pro Bowl. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's play at Texans. Maybe we could play at NRG. You know what? Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's play it like NRG, and let's have this be just a regular like primetime game. We'll just play at NRG Stadium, the Texans' place. Man, this is exciting. I'm glad that this is finally back in one of the versions of Madden because I didn't think I was going to be able to get this to work. Now, when we get into the game, hopefully everything looks okay because I wonder about the way the uniforms look, and here we go. We're about to find out. So we're in the Texans Stadium. Obviously, it's still going to have all that.
From NRG Stadium.
Texas Tech's got their uniforms in here looking good. USC, are they looking good with their uniforms? Yep, there they are. USC's got their uniforms. Texas Tech's got their uniforms. Tyler Shuck versus Caleb Williams, Heisman candidate. Let's go. Let's have some fun, guys. Oh, my gosh. This is so fun and exciting. I may have to keep playing with this mode because this is fun, and it's just a way to keep things interesting. So here we go from NRG Stadium playing a neutral site game. Red Raiders against the USC Trojans. We got Adrian Fry on the kickoff return. I have it at 9-minute quarters just to kind of, extend the gameplay and just make it a decent length. Here we go. Texas Tech taking the field with Tyler Shuck at quarterback. Start off with a little bit of read option here. We got Taj Brooks in the backfield. Let's let him get the first carry of the game and immediately gets the first down. All right, let me see if I can go ahead and adjust this. Okay, you guys are going to see me win or lose do this. I just want to go ahead and show you guys that I kind of want to test myself too. So we are changing this to All Pro. I don't normally play on All Pro because I'm not the best Madden gamer out there, but you know what? I feel like I just need to challenge myself. So let's just see what we can do. Playing on All Pro here. See how much harder it is to play. All right, well, we got the slant pass, so that's good. Miles Price right there. All right, so here we go. First down. Taj Brooks again. It's Brooks time on the opening drive. I love that celebration he does when he points at his watch and he's like, yeah, you know what time it is, guys. It's Brooks time. All right, here we go. Got Fungi. Got to take the progressions here. Can't be too aggressive. There we go. On the run. Make that block. There we go. First down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All right. I want to mix up the pass and run evenly kind of in this game. Just to show that we're willing to run the football at least a little bit. Okay, well, we're in field goal range, so I don't want to do anything to risk anything here. So at the very least, we're in field goal range, so that's fine. Really want to try to find Fungi on this slant route here. See if he can get open. He's pretty covered, so you know what? I'm going to run it with Shuck. We're going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. Nothing open over the middle. Run it with Shuck. He has the ability to run the football at least a little bit. He's got some mobility. And we're in the end zone on the opening drive. A little bit unorthodox with Tyler Shuck running the football, but he got himself into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is up and good. It was a little bit weird, but then again, the kicking meter is different when you play on All-Pro. Now on defense, this is going to be kind of a different animal, but scored on the opening drive, which is big. Let's see what we can do here on defense. Pretty deep kick by Austin McNamara there. Is he going to take it out? Nope, he's going to take a knee. All right, so here we go on defense, facing off against the Heisman Trophy candidate, Caleb Williams. See what we can do here. Quarters. This is very exciting. I really am excited that they were able to get this to work in the game, because in previous versions I tried to do, in other versions since 21 I tried to do this, but it just never worked. Well, not saying it didn't work, it's just they didn't do it. Or they did it, but like the rosters would be college, but the uniforms wouldn't be in there, and they just didn't get it to work, you know. So it was just kind of you know, not ideal, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't something I was able to do. So it is what it is. Well, they've had two big passing plays on their first couple of plays on this drive, so let's tighten up at least a little bit. Get off the block. No! Okay, well, defensive back still made the tackle, so that's good. I don't think they've run the ball once on this drive. I don't think they have. I don't think they've run the ball once. Now they're going to run it. Oh, yeah, sure, you guys run the ball when I tell you to. Oh, my gosh, you're supposed to make that tackle. Guys! Man, he broke that tackle in the backfield, and then he was just able to work his way to the first down marker. One guy dove, and he just missed him.
To throw here.
Can't really get pressure here. Oh, tipped it, but still. Could have been a pick by Dunlap, but I'll take it though. Take the deflection. They're going with let's go with a blitz here, because I think they're running the ball here. There we go. Okay, all right. All right, we let him gain 5. That's not, you know, super bad. Good pass. Let's go to cover. Yeah, cover up a little bit. Adjust. Oh, offsides. Got him. Caleb Williams got us. Makes the tackle, but it doesn't matter. We jumped off sides. I wasn't controlling that guy, but still jumped.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
But
we knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
That's not Lincoln Riley, but you know, let's go with a pinch here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the
knocked away by Fry. Oh, and that was 3rd down. Let's go. Forced into a field goal. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. They're going for it. Guts.
They're running. Ingram.
And we just let him walk right into the end zone. And he had that gap too sealed, but still he got in.
The Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
All right, well, it's tied up, so we got to go back on offense and we'll keep executing.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
It's going to be a shootout, so hopefully this is, hopefully I just don't get like wholesomely destroyed by playing on All-Pro here, but we'll see. Gotta be smart with everything here. Gotta be smart with our reads. Gotta be smart with everything. Let's go with, I'm gonna run that play. Let's change this to a run play here. We only got 2 yards.
Love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have run or pass is
Got the
working
tight
pretty well
end,
for
maybe.
you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all
Take
the
that. If
adjusting.
you catch it. Oh, my God. The ball got knocked away at the last minute. That was too slow.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Drag her out.
Failure to
I
connect
really
on
want
second
to
down.
hit
That leaves them
Sparkman.
staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Run it, Chuck. Run it.
It's out, fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return here will go to the 31-yard
That was
line.
dumb. I was trying to dive play first or slide, just get to the ground and get the
start.
first.
That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was
That was
going
a
for the
bad decision.
reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk.
Get any pressure
Always
on
lurking
Williams,
out there.
but we
Someone
make the
always
tackle
trying
in
to
the
get to the
flats.
football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Out of the gun, they give to Ingram.
All right, good tackle. There we go. They didn't get a yard. It's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring
Decided
up
not to do the
third
switch
down.
that time to, let the CPU just make
7
the tackle.
yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he got
Complete
open.
to Ingram.
I gotta admit, that was a decent throw on the backside. Probably couldn't get over there in time with the coverage.
Conversion. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, that was way inaccurate.
Incomplete.
Dodged the bullet
The
there.
snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go
Seam,
with the ball,
maybe.
but surprise,
Blitz.
that guy was covered. So that
Put
took his
pressure on
attention
Williams.
elsewhere to no avail.
Something here.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
All right, well, they're setting up a screen, and we just whiffed right past him. But we at least tackled him before he got in the end zone, and that's the end of the first quarter. All right, well, so far we are in a bit of a dogfight with these Trojans. We're tied at 7. Struggling a little bit here. And let them get down the field on us. Oh, there we go. Make the tackle. Don't let him get too far.
It won't be a sack.
All right, I don't think he gained a yard, so that's
brings up 2nd down.
the tackle by Rashad Williams, who came up from his corner spot to make the play. Corner invert here. Gotta make a play here. Gotta get him out here. Oh, there we go with the sack. Let's go. 2-yard loss. Good job, Hutchins.
Back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if
Hopefully
they
we can,
but this is 3rd and goal.
We can just force into a
Now
field
a
goal.
shotgun snap as they'll look
Pressure
to
on him.
throw.
Oh, my God. And it's wide open up the middle for Williams to run into the end zone. Oh, my.
7 yards
All right.
away. And the Dolphins
Surrendered
have
14
taken the lead.
unanswered. They tack on the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Hopefully we get a better
And that
result
makes
on
the
this
score
next drive coming up.
14-7.
Can't afford
So
to
that drive goes
risk
8
too much,
plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard
you can tell the
run.
difference. Which the difficulty.
Taken at the goal line. And
Decent
able to
return.
get
We got
this
to the
out to the
25-yard line. It would have
25.
been good if he just kneeled it down in the end zone, but it is what it is. See if we can just kind
Dallas
of
offense
get
set
an
for
inside
this
zone
next
here.
drive. That's
I still want to be able to
7-0
run the
lead
football. We
there.
still have plenty of
Short-lived as
time. I
they
don't think we
now
need to
give up
feel
2
any
straight touchdowns
anxiety
to fall
too much
behind by
about
7.
trailing only by 7. We got some good blocking on that run. Good run by Brooks.
So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to
Brooks.
something close to that. And
Brooks
maybe
out in
get
the
this
slot.
game tied up.
Didn't expect to see that.
1st and 10, it's Wilson.
There we go. Throw it away. Just throw it away. Throw it away, Chuck.
Toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think he had to unload
That was
one before
fine.
he
I'll
wanted
take the
to.
throw
He was
away.
right up in his
That guy was
grill. I think he
closing
a
in
dentist there
hard.
without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't.
He was with him stride for stride.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Here we go. Oh my God, Fungi, come on!
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is brought in at the 21.
Yeah, I didn't want to go for it when we were on 10, give him a short field, although that was a pretty decent return.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're
We
in
got
an
him
ideal
down.
spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive
down for the
touchdowns. And right
Trojans.
here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
He's going to slip away
6 yards
if
to
they
pick
score
up,
on
and
this
that's a
drive.
first down. Again, they'll run with Ingram.
There we go.
And this one
Good tackle by
not going
Tyreek
anywhere.
Williams.
They get him at the 40.
Or Tyreek Matthews, excuse me.
Just a yard.
I'm looking at
Yeah,
back to
things
spot
are
maybe
pretty
tackle.
stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Get off. Oh my gosh,
Here's a
really?
throw
Come on,
right side
guys.
and complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. They give to Ingram up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle,
He get the
complete.
first.
It's Ingram.
No, he's a yard short.
They're going to
Still.
move it down to inside the 25. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
All right, all right. This is, like, impossible. I can't make a tackle. We can't do anything. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I tried. I tried.
6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And we got a pick instantly when I changed it. Sorry, guys, but I can't make a tackle. I fumbled the ball. I mean, the gameplay was like, let's go down the field and tie this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Tharp. Hopefully I can hit him. There we go.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And it's a 2-minute warning.
And he's going to
Finally
get this
got
one across the 30-yard line. From
Middle.
the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Terrible.
So consecutive
Terrible throw on my part.
here early on in this one, and maybe setting the
Golly.
tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you
We
think
can't
the
let him get
offenses
anything.
really
Thank God he
changing a bit from their
misfired that
coaching
pass.
staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage.
We may
know
just go
that.
into the half down
Can
by
one of
7.
them break away
They're going to get the ball to
and
start the
take control of
second
this
half,
game?
so that is concerning. But there we go. Got a sack.
He's taken down.
Now it's 3rd down.
It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Oh, we could have got another sack. There we go. Timeout. Timeout. Yeah, timeout. So they get the field goal. That'll give them a 10-point lead right now. But we'll still have time to go down the field before the half ends and hopefully get some points, even if we get a field goal ourselves.
And this one looks good.
All right, so they got the field goal. They're up 10. Once again, we turn the ball over. So still got a shot, but you got to put some points on the board on this next drive. We just can't turn it over
They're in
anymore.
control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead.
10 by 10. It's not starting off well, so
a winning recipe if they can keep this up.
have Have to make some magic.
About set for this next drive by the
Need something out
Cowboys
of Shuck
offense.
this next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they
Go.
can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of
And almost threw another pick. Jesus, man.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
I was in double coverage, so that was probably a bad idea and a bad throw. No, Coach. We're passing this thing.
A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little
Play action.
questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that
Skinny
one
post.
back. I think that
Somebody's going to make a play right now.
quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence
Hopefully
that
it's...
borders on arrogance, and that can put
Come
your
on.
team in some
Up circle.
dutch.
Yeah, especially
There we go.
looking
First
for
down.
safer routes after the interception he had that ended their
Timeout.
last drive.
Whole another timeout.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Shakes.
First
We just need to get down the
here.
field.
You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide
Sparkman
a
on the corner.
boost.
Oh, that's interference. Thank you for the free penalty. Thank you, USC.
That might be PI.
Yeah.
So PI call
Give us
gonna
those
cost
yards.
them there
All right, so now we're on the 31, so we're already in field goal range. That's good. Now we just got to stay kind of where we are and not have anything crazy happen. Mason Tharp, another first down catch. Let's go ahead and get to the line quickly. Let's run another play. Because I would love 7 here.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Come on. Okay, go ahead and just get out of bounds. That's fine. Okay, we got 19 seconds left. We got out of bounds. That's what I wanted.
Second down.
Yeah, we'll go with Shakes again.
Again, Wilson.
Knocked away again. All right, now it's third down.
15 seconds now.
All right, so we have one more timeout left. Something tells me if we don't score like right here, I'm just going to have to maybe take 3 and just deal with it.
Any attempt is going to be a contested one.
Come on, make that catch.
He's got it.
Timeout.
Down, but he does have first down yardage.
He didn't get into the end zone. All right, you know what? Let's take one shot on a slant route, and if we and if nobody's open, I just got to throw this thing away, and then we just got to settle for 3.
Now Wilson.
Fungi, touchdown, easy money. Let's go. Back in this ball game. Big touchdown before the half to get back in. All right.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
All right, so now we're only going to go into the half down by 3, which is way better than what we were down before. That's thrown 2 picks, but I'm shaking off a little bit. Is it because I changed the difficulty? Yes, I'll go ahead and admit that. But I was getting destroyed. I couldn't get a first down. I was turning the ball over, and yeah. Y'all are going to see gameplay on pro. Sorry.
To the 25. So time
all right, so they're going to take a knee. They're not going to do anything before the half. That's fine. All right.
So we've hit halftime.
All right, well, we're going to go into half down by 3 to USC. And they're going to get the ball to start it off, so decent half, but still.
Halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams, as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half,
kick this ball
off.
off.
Right back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for
new half.
Drive.
Let's get the ball back, force them to 3 and out. Let's get this lead back with a touchdown of our own on the
I don't
next
think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they needed to
Caleb
change
Williams
things
goes
too
down.
much.
Gets sacked by Terry. Well, he gained 2 yards, but still. Terry Wilson was able to corral him. We'll take that.
A few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Incomplete.
And his throw is incomplete.
Down.
So the failure to connect on second
close
down,
to getting a 3 and out here. Let's get him off.
And 8.
Get him off here.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness, even on pro they still make that catch. Alright, man. I don't know what Williams' is like overall or ratings are, but it's probably better than Shucks first of all, and it's got to be still pretty decent.
Ingram at tailback. He's got it right
there we go.
left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Bradford.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Makes the catch. We get him down there. Held on to that thing.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
Well, they're still moving the ball on us, even on the lower difficulties. This is a dogfight. At least they're going to see some better gameplay than maybe in the past on my channel. So you know what? I'll take that.
5 yards is the tally
right
on
there.
first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ingram again.
Take the
He
tackle.
winds up
There we
getting
go.
only a couple there, down to the 29.
All right, 3rd down and 3. Let's get off the field right now and
It's
stop.
not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough...
There we go. Send the pressure. Got the sack on Caleb Williams. Let's go. Kasai Eldridge.
Looks like a 9-yard
Nice.
loss.
All right. So I guess they're going to... Are they punting this? Yeah, I guess they are. I guess they're too far back for a field goal. They don't trust their kicker, so they're going to give the ball back to us.
Deep here with his first punt.
All right. Well, that thing's going out of bounds, so I'm not going to worry about
And
that.
they'll play keep away from the returner.
All right,
as this one will
13
be marked out of
yard
bounds
line.
at the
That's where we begin our
13-yard
first
line.
drive.
Pretty good spot.
All right, we were able to force them not to a
Set for
3 and
this
out, but we
next
forced them
drive
off the
by
field, so
Cowboys
that's good.
offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles can the offense
Brooks with a
get
nice
in
run to start off the drive. We're
You
going to
can
need more of that in
sense
the
them
second
saying, okay,
half.
the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Any kind of reverse play there, but Sparkman picks up the first.
The drive
Nice job.
continues. It's a first down. To throw is Wilson.
There we go.
He finds his man.
Sparkman on a
complete.
corner out
That's
there.
Townsend.
Able to get off of him.
And they get him
Make
down,
the
but
catch,
not
gets
before
some
he takes it
separation.
across the 40-yard line.
Nice job.
Throwing now,
We can hit
Wilson
Tharp.
on first down.
Uh-oh. Start away.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Finley. First down.
Man
There
open
we
down
go.
the middle of the field. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
He's going to go run it with Shuck. Dive. Put it
That one a
first.
broken play, but it ends up being a
No
good play.
stupid
The scramble
plays here,
goes for
guys.
20.
Gotta be smart. Get this thing downfield.
Now Wilson on first down.
Just throw it away.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise
Open
move there.
receiver,
Looked like
so-
nobody open. Now second down.
You want to risk it.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Price. There we go. Miles.
The throw here is
Break that
complete.
tackle. Touchdown, Miles Price.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Got the lead back. Let's go.
A great play there.
The price is right.
28
Yeah.
yards. And the Cowboys
All right. That was a
have
big drive right there to
retaken
get the lead
third
back.
quarter
Now we
lead.
just got to
2
maintain
now for the
this.
point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Go and take that knee, man.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for
By the
their
way,
next
I know
drive.
that when y'all see me stream, it's normally on like a Monday or Tuesday. Well, I'm actually going to be off from work until Saturday, so that's why I'm streaming on a Wednesday. Normally I'd be at work right now, but I'm using up some of the rest of my PTO that I have left. Not really planning on doing anything for my, 3 days off, 3 extra days off that I'm going to get this week, but, if you don't use it, you lose it, so that's why I'm, getting a live stream on a Wednesday, which is a little bit of an abnormal day from when I normally stream. I may stream a little bit more, maybe for the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, before I go back to work on Saturday, but I'll see. I know you may think I'm a little bit strange for, working on the weekend, but when it comes to my job in news, based on being a photojournalist and everything, a lot of times on Saturdays and Sundays, things are pretty chill, and I get some fun stories to cover, so it won't feel like too crazy going back to work on those days. So I'm not worried about it. And I'm still checking, my work emails and everything to know, like, what assignments I got, so by the time Friday rolls around, I'm going to probably know what I'm going to be covering on Saturday anyway, just to kind of, know what I expect when I walk back in the building for the first time in really almost a week. Work hasn't been very hard lately. It's just that, it's getting to the end of the year where everybody, really wants to take their PTO and everything like that, which is understandable. I mean, it matters. It matters to everybody, not just me. But, lately there's been just a lot of stuff that I've had to do, and they're going for 4th down on this. We got to make a stop here. Don't let him get it.
They'll run for it. It's Ingram.
I don't think he got it.
I'm not sure he got there.
Yep, no, we didn't. We made the stop. Big time play by the defense to start the 4th quarter. That's just what we needed to really give us a shot to ice this one. So yeah, that's just what I'm up to right now, and that's just kind of the plan for really the rest of the week a little bit.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
I've still been doing stuff during my off days. I mean, today I went to the grocery store again, not to get food, but I had to get laundry detergent and take care of some other things. So before I hopped on this live stream, I didn't really think I was going to do this, but out of curiosity, like I said, I just checked the community files and saw that the rosters were there. So I figured, hey, might as well make sure they work, download them correctly, and do a fun live stream. Because college football bowl games have been announced, and everybody's excited, and it's perfect occasion.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Didn't really get anything on that one. They snuffed that out pretty easily. If we can get a first down on this play and possibly score, that would be very good.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Sparkman. He caught it. First and goal at the 1. Let's go, JJ. Nice job. All right, let's finish it out with a touchdown run here by Brooks if we can. If we get this touchdown right here, it's going to be an 11-point game, and it's going to be pretty hard for them to come back. But they actually... Oh, nope, they gave it to us. Touchdown, Taj Brooks. It's Brooks time. Let's go, Taj.
Get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
All right. So now we're starting to pull away from USC. We come back, and now we're up 28-17. So yeah, just in need of some time off, rest, breaks, because it's not just it's not just the stuff that I film that is part of the job. There's a lot of other stuff that I have to do. And lately, there's been a lot of things going on with employees where they're asking me to do all these favors and stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm just getting tired of doing that all the time, and if I'm not there, then they can't ask me to do anything. But I just need a rest. In this business, based on how hectic it can be, you need time off to yourself, and if you don't do that, then your mental health is going to take a toll, and that's one of the biggest things that our chief is talking about, my boss, my direct supervisor, our chief photographer. So I'm just taking a bit of his advice. And, I just need to take time off. The thing is, I'm actually doing the same thing next week. Like next Wednesday through Friday, I'm also going to take 3 more PTO days, just to do the same thing that I'm doing this week. I'm going to be off during all the weekdays, and then work the weekend, and then just have that be it.
back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
There we go.
That's
Made the stop on the play.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Back to throw.
Here we go. Made the tackle and he's short, but they're probably still going to go for this because they're down 11. I would. All right, we make the stop here. It's over. Let's see if they get this. He shoved forward and he got it. I'd still hurry up, though, if I were you, Caleb. Yeah, they're hurrying up now.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for London on
They get the first down, but we made the tackle by Dunlap out of bounds.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Couldn't make the stop, but that's fine. He burned some of the clock with that run right there, so they probably won't be able to run a play before the 2-minute warning hits. No, he got out of bounds. All right. Well, all right.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
All right. Well, they did get another first. Well, yeah, it is 1st and goal now, but they're probably not going to run another play before the 2-minute warning.
Down at about the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
2 minutes
all right,
left to play
2 minutes left. This is USC's last stand. They got to score here, and they need an onside kick. So
the Dolphins have it.
Got to try to, slam the door on them if we can.
They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now back to throw.
All right, come on.
Forced out
Come
to
on,
his
get.
left.
Oh my gosh! And Caleb Williams walks into the end zone for 6, just like we did earlier.
Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game.
All right, and they're going for 2. Oh man.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got
And he got the 2-point conversion, so now they're only down by 3.
2 points. It gets them back
Jeez.
within a field
Yeah.
goal.
All right.
So
Well,
still a little
onside
work
recovery.
to do here, but they got
What?
much needed conversion.
They're kicking this thing deep. Oh my gosh, USC, you guys are dumb.
In order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
You guys are stupid.
And he will make it to the 20-yard
Well, I can't really
line.
say that because it doesn't matter if we don't pick up a first down on this possession.
About set for this next drive by the
All right,
Cowboys
I want to run the
offense.
ball and pick it up.
They can
If I have to
smell
pass, I
victory
will,
seen
but
on the horizon, but certainly we're not done
there we
yet.
go.
The
Yeah, there we
defense
go.
still
First
has
down.
3 timeouts, and
They can
obviously
burn all their
this is a
timeouts.
very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage.
Keep running it.
Bring extra people to the ball.
Just wind down
If you can do
just
that,
let the
they
clock
can
run.
burn their
Just
timeouts,
bleed that
run
clock.
the clock. Life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make
If
sure
it gets
it's
to
not
like
incomplete
3rd down and
stop the
3,
clock.
maybe I'll go with a play action or a pass of some kind.
On 2nd down.
But
Eldridge.
no, we're going to pick up the first with ease on that
Good
one.
running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those
This
big
only has one
blockers in some
timeout left.
discomfort. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's
All right,
2nd down.
we're out of timeouts.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their
So
timeouts.
now we just got to make sure
As
that
they'll
we
get it with just over 90
get through
seconds
the rest
to go
of
in the
this
ball
clock.
game. Following the pickup
We'll
of 4,
win this
here's
game.
2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh.
Eldridge. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up
Ah,
at the
keep him
line
in.
of scrimmage.
They said Briggs was hurt, but I said, it's the end of the game. Just keep him in. All right. Now I'm going to let the clock just kind of bleed itself out a little bit here. So, one thing I may try to do, basically kind of do maybe a little bit of a college football season mode with these rosters and see if they work. I'm going to try that off camera. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring you guys another live stream with starting that with my Red Raiders and kind of do like a Red Raiders, Madden Dynasty franchise mode, if you will. See what we can do.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
We pick up the first down. Let's go ahead and go to the victory formation with Tyler Shuck. We will get the victory over the USC Trojans.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
All right. Well, if y'all want to, kind of hate on the fact that I switched the difficulty a couple times during the game, I'll let it happen. But we get a 3-point win over USC. They even, scored one more time while I switched when I switched the difficulty back to pro. So it wasn't easy. USC was a higher overall rating than us at 86. We were 79, so it makes sense as to why, that would have been the case. So that's the end of that. Really happy that this mod, if you will, is back for Madden this season. Play as college teams and, have fun. All right, and hopefully this video has also been very helpful for you guys to show you how you can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly once again kind of show you guys once again the teams that you can play with in this mode. Let's see. So the only teams who actually are going to have their uniforms are my Red Raiders, USC, and none of those teams. So they do have the Ole Miss Rebels in here. So I guess I could have played as them. But what uniform do they even have? Like as theirs? Giants. Does Notre Dame have their uniform in here? I don't think they do. Well, they kind of do. Something like that. Penn State, do they have theirs? Or just anything close to it? No, they got the Colts. TCU, what do they got? Vikings. Tennessee, what do theirs look like? Browns. So, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, so the teams, if you play with this, they're going to have their uniforms accurate, are Clemson, Florida, Florida State, LSU, Miami, Michigan State, Nebraska, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas, and Texas Tech. And USC as well. Sorry, I forgot about those. So anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning into the live stream. This was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that this is back for the PlayStation 4. So if you guys got a PS4, and I got a feeling that this may also work on the Xbox One. I'm not 100% sure. I would need to ask some friends of mine to check that to see if it was something that would work. But I don't know if that works. But anyway, so this is just a fun way to tide ourselves over until the new NCAA football game comes out. And lately I haven't been able to get my PS3 to work to be able to play NCAA Football 14. So this is the best thing that I can do. But it's still a lot of fun. And you can go in and edit the rosters like you want to, get them accurate and make them look good and everything like that. So anyway, it is what it is. But thank you guys very much for tuning in this live stream. This is your boy Malin, and I'm out. So you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday.